do. They call me Vibes the way I ride through. Come over here, baby, listen, let me guide you. I'm the guy who bring it to life. Open up the sky to pick a planet you wanna fly to. No limit, baby, let's get it. Young duo, I got your back, so I follow you where you go. Knowing I wanted you for life, a family is right. I'm a man of the night, you the sun, you my light. Attraction, cause you bringing me life. I'm growing off your energy, it's feeling so right. Positive that you got me when I looked in your eyes. What connected, how I'm feeling your pain. This time that you needed some change, stuck in this flashback. Tell you the truth, I was loving it. And if they hating, they could suck a dick.
It's been so long since I seen you. I know you ain't looking for me. Moved on, but I didn't want to. Come back to me. I'm all alone, that's a problem. Stuck with these thoughts and it's burning me out. Come back to me.
Now, what up with the sound? You know I get down. I've kept my mind preoccupied, but I couldn't let go of what's inside. Ain't nobody else more realer. You dealing with somebody who ain't familiar. Lost the words, I don't know what to say. Try to back off, can't stay away. It's a real mission, forgetting who you're missing. I wrote it all down and I was hoping you would listen. Take a look at this petition, it's written with intentions to bring it back to missus. To tell me what you wishing, you tell me be realistic. I would never be your missus. Blowing you them kisses, you better off pissing. Making music, get to living, better your position. I guess it's just a fiction of my imagination, cause
it's been so long since I seen you. I know you ain't looking for me. Moved on, but I didn't want to. Come back to me. I'm all alone, that's a problem. Stuck with these thoughts and it's burning me out. Come back to me.
no need to look for angels, heaven's already found. Living life with a stranger couldn't be more profound. Elevate you off of looks, is that how you get down? I could read you like a book, I just want you around. If that means being a slave, put the chains on me now. Can't seem to find a break, emptiness could be loud. The way you motivate me keeps my feet on the ground. Moving forward doesn't seem so ridiculous now.
It's been forever and a day. Think about the moment, cherish cause I own it. Make me feel some type of way. Been through heaven, hell and back. Through experience, know the opposites attract. You to my gang, how you keep me intact. Made your decision when you walked through the door. Was it give a second chance if I was asking for more? Was it give a second chance if I was asking for more?
It's been so long since I seen you. I know you ain't looking for me. Moved on, but I didn't want to. Come back to me. I'm all alone, that's a problem. Stuck with these thoughts and it's burning me out. Come back to me. Since I seen you, I know you ain't looking for me. Moved on, but I didn't want to. It's burning me out. Since I seen you, I know you ain't looking for me. Moved on, but I didn't want to. It's burning me out.
Take me home when we envision like a revision, and the planet does another revolution. The day I blew on you, you said I grew on you. Turns out that we are all the one solution. Go!
In Los Angeles, we have such great weather, so we took advantage of all of our natural resources. Fresh citrus fruits, fresh grains, all these things that combine a great beer.
I'm coming at you, well, you're the captain, and I like the sound of your articulations. Want to arouse her and maybe espouse her, well, she showed me love without the stipulations. This I know, yeah, this I know. Take
So please, help us with our Kickstarter program so we can share what we believe is a great beer. Something that you would enjoy with your family and friends, and always because you just want to have a good time. Thank you very much.
I wanna lean on you.
Welcome back, everybody.
What's happening?
Yo.
Hey.
Oh, okay. I think this green one works okay, but we're still here. Hey, man, it's the B-Side Show. We got our next guest in the building. These are the homies right here. The whole network is doing their thing and really working right now, man. East of the river. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
What up, everybody out there? It's Macks, DJ Drastik, East of the River.
Hey, yo, I'm in the back. My name is Killa Teck, and this motherfucker East of the River, baby, straight from LA all day.
I got 2 mics.
That's right. That's right.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You guys really the whole East of the River network, like we've known Mescal and Mad Max. We've known you guys for a minute, but you guys are kind of like growing with your guys' network right there, and even a couple more people rolling with you guys. But can you talk about the whole conglomerate, man, East of the River?
Oh, yeah, man. And I would have to say first, it's not just growing in numbers, because I think we're also growing just in strength.
Oh, yeah.
And just progression, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tech actually, he's been down with East of the River for a minute. It's just like, sometimes we gotta handle our own life situations. But as somebody who is an MC, this motherfucker is one of the realest out there. Trust me, he got that like Tech 9 style, like that real fast-paced rap, but it's dope.
Chap.
Yeah, and no matter what, as soon as you start spitting, you just start bouncing for no reason. You're just like, what the fuck happened?
Energy. Yeah.
Tech starts spitting 16, you're like, oh shit.
He was just recently on Relevance Radio as well,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Shouts
that's
out
right.
to the team, Crazy Race, MVP.
Yeah, hell yeah,
But,
all day, all
he
day.
came and ripped some bars for us real fast, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
Right,
So
right,
you know what
right.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's just another addition to, yes, like the platform, the umbrella, the entity that is East of the River, which is, it's just really like a tight-knit unit. We got rappers, we got DJs, we got engineers, we got people who take photographs, videos. We got
Nice.
almost
Amazing
everything.
videos.
We're still trying to, like you said, grow, trying to just expand a little bit, but also just make sure we keep moving forward through the whole process. You know what I mean?
That's
'Cause-
really how you come up too, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Your whole
definitely.
family, you guys have each kind of talent within your circle, so you don't really have to go outside.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not about, I guess, we're not trying to like look necessarily for like, oh, we need this to, help with this and that. It's just more like anything in life. It just happens like because of one situation, another thing occurs, and then you end up meeting that one person, and then it's like, oh, well, it just kind of happens,
No, I understand like what you're saying. Like it's organic with the people you do that
Organic,
do work, that do keep working with you guys. But how does that work? Because like say the homie that's part of the tour as well, which we'll talk about, like Willie Hayes, like. We first met him from just coming on the B-Side Show, and he's from out of state, and he's now he's living here now, and I thought it was a crazy, collaboration that he ended up linking with you guys, and now he's like kind of part of the team, right?
Yeah. Now he is basically part of the team. He's that cool stoner, laid-back music, which I think
Florida originally.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah, Miami.
There you go.
Right there at the fucking southern tip of Florida.
But
But
Willie Hayes paper rolling papers.
Yeah, he got his own papers. Hell yeah, that motherfucker.
He got his own rolling
He
papers,
knows how to
bro.
brand, cause just himself, just the face, like he's already made himself known. You know what I mean? And that's
He's a
what's
hustler.
dope. And
He's
it's
hustling.
another one of those situations, where it's like we just crossed paths at a hip hop show, and now we're just building.
And you clicked.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he actually, he's one of those artists who does pull his weight. It's not one of those things where it's just like, oh, let's collab with this fool just cause. You know what I mean? It's actually because
He's
he
actually
has the
bringing
work
something
ethic.
to the table for
Exactly.
you guys, too.
And actually, that's what made possible for the Secret Show tour that's coming up. Basically, we hit the road, hit about 12 cities in 3 weeks. So we're leaving April 27th. Hitting Fresno first, but basically the tour kickoff is this Saturday, the 22nd, which Viva Mescal, shouts to him,
At
man. He just
PBW.
released a new album.
It's gonna be
Well,
at
he's about to.
PBW. It's gonna be at PBW in Boyle Heights. Check it out, PBW Pizza, Beer, and Wings. We're gonna have it there on Saturday.
And that's the kickoff for the tour, right?
It's gonna be
Te-
his
yeah,
release. Technically,
exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be the release of his album, and at the same time, we're kicking off the tour.
Nice. Why is it called the Secret Tour?
Well,
What's
to be
the
honest,
secret?
it was actually one of those things where it's like, it just kind of clicked. Like we all heard it, and it's like that sounds nice.
Can
you
you
know
tell
what I
us
mean?
what
But
the secret is?
You know, as much as I would love to, I don't endorse revealing the secret of East of the River
We
and
won't
our
tell.
doings. You gotta come out to the show.
come out to the
and
show.
then,
Oh,
exactly.
yes, you got to come out to the show.
Exactly. And I mean, we got dates posted everywhere from Facebook to Instagram to Snapchat. So it's really easy to just stay updated and see exactly where we're gonna be. We're hitting from here in LA to Oregon and then Washington, like I said, about 12 cities. And it was pretty much just all independently put together. Just
Nice.
me, Willie Hayes, and Viva Mescal, like kind of just all working. I mean, yeah, we're working together, but at the same time, kind of like pushing independently. So I think it kind of worked out better in that sense. But, you know, going back to the first thing you said about East of the River, that's one major thing I think we all push. Just, I don't know, it's crazy because as much as we are like a unit, tight in a family, we're all individual artists or whatever it is that we're doing, individual photographer. Like everybody still can go and do their own thing without having to really necessarily be with the group, which is dope.
There's a value,
but
and everybody has a value. not
yeah,
just
definitely.
like-
But when we come together, yeah, it's always it's fireworks. It's something.
Yeah.
Like you guys already know the business at hand when you guys all get together, but you can still push your own, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
and I think that's one thing we all need to always agree on. I think everybody in our group knows that. It's like you need to make sure that you just know what's going on kind of thing. And yeah, we all keep each other in the loop, but we all share that same, just kind of like we understand what's going on. As soon as we come together, it's like, all right, this, and that, good enough, and then
Right.
kind
And
of
that's
just
kind
get to work.
What we were talking about earlier is like you have your separate things and you have your other projects that you're doing, but then you guys have this specific thing that you come together for, you know?
Like I couldn't do a lot of what I do without Macks or Killa Teck or Mescal couldn't do a lot of things with myself putting my part into it. It works both ways, so it has to be 50-50 thing. And as long as
You're the official DJ too, by the way,
Yeah,
right?
man, he's traveling with us on the road.
He's
for 3
all
fucking
over.
weeks.
He's gonna be at every show.
yeah, it wasn't.
How,
it
how
wasn't
did you
easy.
guys all meet together? How did you guys all three come together?
Well, it was kind of like my best friend Pro Beats. Shout out to Pro Beats.
remember the story?
He made a beat for Mad Max called Desi Arnaz, the track. And when I saw the video, I had a more of appreciation for it because I respected the track because where the track came from. So shout out to Pro Beats on that. But if it wasn't for my homie Pro Beats working with Mad Max, I don't think I would have ever got involved in East of the River because it really made me want to come out, show face, you know, tell him that he's doing a good job or whatnot. So I think that's what started it all right there. His release of his last project. That's what it was.
Images, right? Images is bubbling right now, man. He's got the shirt on as well. Go ahead and talk about the project, man. Your
Yeah.
solo joint, man.
Oh man, well, it's amazing. Honestly, I don't want to talk too much about it other than like I really just love it, and it's my own work, which I'm very self-analytical. Honestly, like I critique the fuck out of myself, so I guess that's why sometimes when people tell me certain things, I might take it to heart. But it's really just because I'm so hard on myself and with what I do. So yeah, this album, yeah, it was one of those where I gave myself the head nod, like you did good. You did good by yourself, you know, in a sense.
And you know what? I think that all artists are very, very self-critical of themselves. You know what I mean? And very sensitive, and that's what makes you a good artist. And that's what makes you want to write. And
Yeah,
you
because
know,
even though there is a sensitivity, you gotta be open to the critiques. You know,
and
what
you
I
got to
mean?
let it out, and that's
Exactly.
what the writing. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I said, like I might take it to heart, but I don't go out like just lashing out on people just
But-
because of it. I'll just be like, oh shit, you know.
But the fact that you take that much consideration into originally putting the project out, like you want to make sure that all the bases are covered as far as you're concerned on what should be on the project.
Exactly.
So like that's why the sensitivity comes about is because you feel like, all right, man, I went all out to create this project for you guys. So, but you're still gonna have the people. But I guarantee you on this project though, I know for a fact that you gained a lot of new fans on this project.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. And it was really good just to see the genuine feedback. It was outside of the normal little bubble that was like, the homies like, yo, dope shit. It was just randoms and, and it continues to be randoms, which I think to myself it's dope. But things like that, like in all honesty, I guess like I try to say I don't let it get to me because there's a bigger image, even though I call that album Images. Fucking selfless fucking promo.
Yeah, there you
sorry.
go,
But
Images.
there's a bigger image just that I see for myself and where I want to be eventually, you know what I mean? And all these different steps I think are really helping me progress, and I'm thankful for everything, honestly, just the good, the bad. I think I love the bad so much because when the good finally does come, I'm like, oh my God, like that's when I needed it.
That's why we
That's
went
when I
through
needed
that
it.
to get to this part.
Exactly, exactly. And I think that the album was definitely one of those like, fuck, just the whole build up and lead up to it, just, you know, the personal life and things that were happening on the way to release the album was just
And
like,
you campaigned.
it was a trip, man. Yeah, and definitely the campaigning was awesome. It's a little draining, but it's something that, you know, obviously it's my own art, so I want to push it. But like I said, just things that were happening outside of music, just with life, how it is in general, you know, it's just kind of like, it's crazy. Sometimes you feel like it's like you gotta prove how much you want to fucking put it out. Cause damn, there were so many things that I felt like, oh fuck, oh another,
Oh yeah,
this,
it's things
oh,
trying
that.
to stop the progress, bro. Like it really is. I know it exactly.
And that's what makes the outcome even better eventually, you know.
It helps when it's your birthday too.
Hey, I don't
It's
know
your
about that
birthday?
yet. I don't think it's 12
midnight.
o'clock. At 12
Midnight.
o'clock, it's my birthday.
It's his birthday
All
at
right.
midnight.
I spilled the beans. I spilled the
Max.
beans.
Oh my goodness,
see how
that's
the- see how
really
the fuck I am?
special.
I didn't say it. At least I didn't say it.
You
I
see
kind of
how
feel
I
good
am?
that I didn't say it. I didn't want to be the guy like, oh, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, can
You see how the-
everybody
you
tell
see
me
how the
happy
fuck the
birthday?
Well,
DJ
your
is?
friends did it for you, and that's what friends are for,
That's what
right?
friends
That's what friends are for. Hey, Tech,
Drastik.
Killa Teck. Let them know what you up to, man. Let them know what you got.
Yo, what up, what up? Hey, so the story goes, how I met Macks, really, and how I met Mescal. I really never got into it, but it was really at a show called Diamonds in the Rough. It was kind of like a contest Mescal kind of threw, and it was to see, you know, local artists and all that trying to get their shine on, trying to, you know, come up in the game, you know. And me personally, I've done this before. I've actually been to the B-side show a long time ago with my cousins, the Sick Family Tree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, Sick Family Tree, and I used to come and I was like 13, 14, and just kick it in the background, just like looking at everybody like, damn, like this shit is dope. I want to be on that platform where I'm sitting in one of these chairs, or I'm getting interviewed by you, or you know, like whoever it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is we came a long way, you know. And it started all, it started all with that contest that Mescal was throwing at his house. You know, I entered. I'm like, all right, I'll do it, you know, because I haven't been doing my thing. I've actually, I left, you know, my cousins and shit. I kind of did my own thing. I'm like, let me see what I can do, you know, and let me see how I can go far with myself, because I'm passionate about this music. This music is my life. This music is everything, you know what I'm saying? And without this music, a lot of people that depend on this music I don't think, you know, can go on with their lives. This music does more than just people listening to.
It's like therapy, bro.
It is. It gets you through any situation that you're going through, sad, happy, you know, mad, whatever the case may be. This music is always gonna be there. It's always gonna be that backbone that's always gonna have your back, and that's always gonna be there. And no matter what you're going through, like, you can always turn to music.
Church.
And there's this one song, this one jam, whatever it is, that's always gonna lift your spirits. It's always gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be cool. You know, like Kendrick Lamar said, we're gonna be all right. And
We gonna
you
be
know,
all right.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
that's what music does, and I love music, and that's why I'm in it. You know what I mean? And
That's dope.
That's
I
the
love
kind
it.
of that's the kind of power that music has in all of us.
I love it.
Killa
And that's
Teck
why we
has
do it.
been involved with EOTR longer than anybody. But like,
Yeah.
this guy's been holding it down for
That's
a long
what's up.
time. So if anything, this guy right here has put in more work than any artist so far.
And I'm only 24. I'm only 24.
And when he was 13, Rabbit, he was looking at you saying,
And
I
I
want to
was-
be
and I was
interviewed
looking
by
at
him
you.
one day.
And I see you
Isn't
grow
that
up, Rabbit.
beautiful?
That's
Hey,
when I
I was
when I
in
was
the
And
only
here
background.
you are, babe.
I was only 14 when you came.
Can
Oh,
I?
I really
Hey,
love
yo.
Impressive.
Can I just say one thing? Can I just say
I'm
one thing?
18 right now.
If you're in this underground game, and you're trying to rap, you guys gotta know your history. You guys gotta know your history about this game.
Word.
And Project Blow. You guys gotta know Project Blow, man, because these
Oh,
motherfuckers
man.
put it on in the 90s, dog. And when this shit started off, like, man, y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, them motherfuckers put it on. Shout out to Rifleman. This motherfuckers put it on.
research.
Shout out to
Rifleman and
Mr.
the-
CR. You know what I'm saying?
Whoop,
Mr.
whoop.
Yo, Mr. CR was like 14, 15 in the Project Blow, running that shit, 18-year-old running that shit, dog. He
Killing
was
it.
doing that shit, you know. So, hey, salute to everybody in the underground game, you know what I'm saying? Medusa, everybody, you know.
Yeah,
We couldn't
Medusa.
do it without them. And they're
Real
still
talk,
pushing
for
it.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? They're still pushing it. And, you know,
Pushing
salute
that
to
line,
everybody.
hip-hop, man.
You know what I'm saying? Underground, hip-hop.
And
Hip-hop, that's what it does, baby.
That's why we all relate, though. Real
Yeah.
talk in this room is because hip hop really did something for us to like change our lives and make us show up at this place every Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop is the common denominator.
Yeah.
Even though we're all different and have our own little thing going, but yeah, hip hop is the common thing. I love it.
Hey, so let them know before we get into video, the tour starts officially. The kickoff is this Saturday, right? And then the tour goes, right?
Yeah. So the kickoff is the 22nd. DJ Drastik gonna be spinning at Pizza Beer Wings, PBW, in Boyle Heights. And then we actually take off April 27th, hitting Fresno, the Bay, and then just pretty much going up from there.
And real quick, PBW picks me up every Friday for just to spin every Friday. And then on Tuesdays, I'm doing karaoke.
Oh, damn, that's what's up, man.
You want to get your karaoke on? PBW is the spot.
PBW every Tuesday.
First in Soto, Boyle Heights.
Hip-hop karaoke.
Rabbit, what's your
anything,
karaoke
bro, I
song?
got
Do you
you
have
covered,
one?
bro.
My go-to, well, hip-hop, I think it would be Bad by LL Cool J.
Yeah.
I'll murder that shit. Hey, but on a song, I don't know. I would have to think about
Mary
a song.
Jane.
Bad LL
Mary
Cool J.
Jane. Some Mary Jane.
Jane
Rick
would
James.
I'm
down
with Mary
but
Jane.
I'll knock it out, dude. Knock it out.
Mary Jane's my homie. Hey, check this out, man. Let them know any shout-outs you guys want to make and all that stuff, man. The whole East of the River fam before we go into this video.
All right, man. Well, as always, the B-Side family. Appreciate y'all having us out here. East of the River, Ilkin Streetwear, they actually sponsored the Secret Show Tour, so shouts to them, man. They've been handling it. They got plenty of dope gear, so just look up Ill Kids. Double D, Green Ave.
Shout out to Green Avenue.
Mescalito, the whole EOTR fams, Day, Kiddo, Ganesha, DJ Drastik, Killa Teck, man. What you got to tell, man?
All I gotta say is, we gonna kill him 2017. Motherfucker, we doing it.
That's right, man. Hey, thank you guys for coming through. My East of the River Network in the building. We're going to end the show after this video, man. We're going to talk about the DMC battles. We got Taquan the MC, man. DJ Abel, DJ Great Dane. We're going to end the show the right way. B-Side Show, act like you know.
EOTR. Line approaches, knowing where you headed necessary. Act like you know it all. Learn a little something from riddles. I'm dumping fiddle with the instrumental, making ripples while I jump in. What is going on today? I ask, and at that very moment I answer the question myself. It's changed. In a picture we are human, not a pixel. I'm a human with a slightly lower hue, so it's likely they think I'm stupid, but it don't even matter. My IQ is through the roof. They'll still say I'm just a rapper. Have to laugh my ass off after that one. Forget about the bullshit when I roll up and pass one. Nobody gonna tell me who I am or I am not. I hope it's time you understand the same go for you. Cause we all who we wanna be, not who we gotta call it a baller or even the father of a scholar. I'm an author of an opera, entitled My Life. From the depths of underground I describe my plight. So similar to the faces that surround me. Been waiting for this anxious, so taste this and tell me, is this a flavor you been looking for? Is this the reason you've been craving more? I've been changing like the seasons, but long as I'm breathing, record these metaphors to help you sow another floor. Cause life is words and words become pictures. Life is words and words become pictures. Life is words and words become pictures. A million images to help you see the one bigger. Life is words and words become pictures. Life is words and words become pictures. Life is words and words become pictures. A billion images to help you see the one bigger. Life is words. Life is words. Yes. Life is words. Yes. Life
become pictures. These words become pictures. These words become pictures. All these images to help you see the one bigger.